All right, so a lot of y'all have asked for my opinion on a couple of things, and I have not been in here to record, so I'm going to give them to you guys now. Starting with Cameron. He warned Adrien Broner on his show that he does with Mace that he was being a little too flirty with their co-host. That, I believe her name is. He just wouldn't stop, and it got to a point where Cameron had to ask him to leave. Mm-hmm. My opinion is on Cam is simple. One, I really hope Adrien Broner gets himself together. Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with who Adrien Broner is?
No, I don't know who he is.
He's a really great boxer.
Okay.
And I believe he's in his early 30s. He could still be in the prime of his life out here really using the gift that God gave him to do well, but instead, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know who he has around him, but he's on, Cameron's podcast doing this. That was hard to watch. That's my first thought. The first part of what Cam did was admirable. To step up and say, listen, she's uncomfortable. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Mm-hmm. That's admirable.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
You should do that for your co-host. I think you should do that for any woman that's in the room, especially if it's your friend. Mm-hmm. And that's how every host should stand up for their co-host. Where I didn't love what Cameron did, and this part is not on the clip that's continuing to go viral, he went crazy on Adrien Broner after this.
I'm going high.
Say that again. I'm sorry. Let's take that over.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was looking
You're
at I'm sorry.
I'll do it again. 5.
Somebody, this nigga want to talk to me. And nigga, you a alky, nigga. I don't want to talk to you, nigga. I just needed you for entertainment for the show. Fucking junkie.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He didn't say all of that in his face. Mm-hmm. And that clip didn't go viral, but I saw that clip. Mm. He said a whole lot after Adrien Broner was outside of the room. That wasn't necessary, right? Because if you know this about him, then you know he was this before you invited him on to the show. You knew he was struggling before that, so you invited him onto the show for content. Then you got the content, right? You got who he is. That's who you invited. And when that happened, you did this, which ultimately helped the show. But if you was going to go that route, then you should have said that in that man's face.
I completely agree. Yeah, I mean, I wish everyone did that, but no, I have no issues.
All right, so this Dame Dash interview. A lot of you asked for my opinion on this too. Honestly, I thought this was one of the best interviews I've watched since the Cat Williams Shannon Sharp interview. This interview was very entertaining. It reminded me of the old Breakfast Club, which is how they became the Breakfast Club. Dame is being Dame. I had a few takeaways from this interview. One, I think Charlamagne handled it well.
He did.
I think Dame was really trying to get under his skin. I think the clapback joke was my favorite part when Dame was like, yo, I got jumped by 30 people. I didn't run. And he said, well, I think that's why you have some head trauma. That was hilarious because we need to let that go. Mm-hmm. Let that whole, yo, I have 30 people there. I'm fighting it. For what? Like, I'm not doing that. Call me what you want. I'm 30 people. I'm running. Like, I'm definitely running. I don't understand. It doesn't make me soft. I don't care what anybody says. I just feel like Dame was looking for clout, and Dame is the one person who, if you ever saw his therapy reality show, he went on a reality show with his brothers, and they got live therapy on television.
Okay.
And it didn't change anything, and I think he's a bad representative of therapy because of that.
Okay, how long ago was this?
I think it was maybe 10 years ago. I don't remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
something like that. But it did nothing. And he's the same way with his family. And I like Dame. I hate that Dame is even in this position of doing this.
Isn't he bankrupt? Like, what's going on with him?
Yeah, so he...
Stay in the moment. Yeah, hey, look, check, I'm in the moment. Hey, look, stay in the moment. They try to hold you down, you just re-up and then you just reload it.
Allegedly, he's broke. He filed for bankruptcy, which doesn't always mean you're broke. People just jump up and believe that, but that's not always the case, especially for people who allegedly have money to do it. I don't know what his financial situation is. They say he's broke. Charlamagne said that he's starting a new label called Dep Jam Records. That's obviously... That was funny, but I don't. Charlamagne was like, "If I'm gay, you broke," which I mean, I don't, and I didn't necessarily like that because they tried to make it seem like Dame was saying he don't like gay people. He was trying to say he doesn't like people who are gay and doesn't claim it. Right. Mm-hmm. I got that message clear, and they tried to spin that on him. But other than that, Yeah, I think Dame was up there embarrassing himself, man. Dame's ego is always his downfall. He's the guy that wants you to believe he has it if he does or he doesn't, and who is going to make you believe he has it even when he doesn't. So to say that Charlemagne is pretending to be something that he's not, when a lot of the time, a lot of people would say the same for you, I think a lot of the time he contradicts himself and he doesn't realize that he's doing it. But I have nothing but love for Dame. And I thought this worked out very well for the Breakfast Club. It was a very entertaining interview.